This is my quick review for Hogwarts Legacy. I really enjoyed the game thoroughly from start to finish. I will say I definitely binged the game. At this point, all I have left to do is find the collections. I did all the Merlin trials and all the other little tedious stuff that you have to do. I think the gameplay, despite the bugs, is actually quite enjoyable. I will say that the combat system I think is a little too easy, even on hard mode. I just think it's really predictable and the game gives you too much time to react. It's similar to the Arkham Knight series and the Batman series in terms of the combat mechanics. But for example, with the Arkham series, you also have people shooting guns at you, which is a lot harder to deflect. Whereas with this game, it's mainly just spells and trolls throwing boulders at you every now and then. The Sentinel bosses can be a little tricky if you don't know how to combat them, but once you figure it out, it's a piece of cake. The main storyline is definitely top tier. They put a lot of time into the story as well as the game, and that definitely shows throughout the whole entirety of it. The side characters, like Sebastian, all of those storylines were flawlessly executed in my opinion, and I'd have to give that 9.5 out of 10. The other optional quests are great as well. However, I don't know if they really add too much to the story itself, but they're fun to complete nonetheless. The main storyline was fantastic. I'll definitely be going in for another play. One little gripe is, depending on which house you choose, this opens up different optional quests as well. For example, with Hufflepuff, you get to go to Azkaban, although that quest line, it lasts for maybe like 2 minutes and you don't really do much. It's just basically a giant cutscene. I chose Ravenclaw, but when I go back in, I'll probably choose either Slytherin or Gryffindor for more quests. The map is giant. I was thoroughly surprised with even the bottom portion of the map that I didn't even know existed until later on in the story. The enemies each pose their specific advantages and disadvantages, but overall, definitely a quality array of enemies to battle with. At this point, all I wish was that there was more to do, honestly. I pretty much have done everything in the game. I'll probably go in for another playthrough, maybe with a different playstyle. Overall, I'd give this game a 9.2 out of 10.